Hello, listeners! Welcome to our second program in our series, Let's Learn Technical Studies, which is produced for grade 8 learners and anybody else who has an interest in the subject. My name is Jandre Nechka, and today we will learn about bricklaying and plastering. Please have a pen and a notebook ready so that you can make notes of the important points. Namibia is one of the fast-growing developing countries in the southwestern part of Africa. And like other developing countries, bricklaying and plastering is one of the components of development. Capital projects and mass construction are started off with bricklaying. In today's program, we're going to talk about bricklaying and plastering. At the end of this program, you should be able to identify the type of building materials used in bricklaying and plastering. Use the building materials in order to ensure quality. Use building materials responsibly without harming the environment.
Lola, how are you?
Hi, Denzel.
How are you doing? How are you doing today?
I'm great.
All right. Do you watch Natural Geographic or Discovery channels?
Not really, but my father likes those channels. Why are you asking, Denzel? Don't tell me you enjoy those old channels also.
Wow, Lola. Those are not old people's channels. They are very much educative. You must try watching them. I enjoy them so much, and I want to become a civil engineer thanks to those channels. They show how constructions are done from scratch with different buildings, materials in different parts of the world. And it is very amazing for bricklaying, concrete work, plastering, and etc. Engineers really do wonders. You should watch it. I'm sure you will like it.
Okay, I'll give it a try. But what materials are you talking about if bricklayers just use the mixture of sand, cement, and water to build and make bricks?
You are right, Lola. But there is more to that, like how cement is made in different types of cement. And that uses as well as the types of sand used, because not every sand is suitable for building purposes.
Oh, really? Now I'm interested. I can't wait for Miss Kaiser to come to class or ask him, because I have a lot of questions about this topic. That means you really know a lot about this, Denzel. I'm really impressed. Some of us just watch music channels and lifestyles.
Good afternoon, class. Please sit down.
Sorry, ma'am. Denzel was telling me about building materials and how they're made.
That's good, Lola. That's exactly what we're going to talk about today in our program. Denzel, is there something you want to tell us while we're listening?
Yes, I have learned that most of the building materials are natural and are called aggregates. I also know there are two types of different aggregates, which are fine, coarse aggregates. Fine aggregate is a different type of sand, and coarse aggregate is gravel and stones. Sand depending fine, medium, or coarse. Sand can be used depending on the mixture. Sand is mixed with cement and water to make mortar for bricklaying, building, and plasterings of stones. And are added to it to become concrete, which is used for footing, beams, slabs, columns, and the floors. So in short, we have sand, stones, and gravel, and cement as the natural building materials, ma'am.
Very good, Denzel. I hope everyone will be watching those channels and make use of the internet to watch videos on YouTube, school-related channels. We have different types of sand: pit sand, mine sand, beach sand, and river sand. Pit and river sand are very suitable for building purposes, even if a little attention is needed to treat the sand, and it is very cheap. Stones are crushed into different sizes to match the prescription of use. There are two types of cement that are commonly used in building construction: 32.5N and 42.5N. 32.5 5N is used for building and plastering, while 42.5N is used for high-strength concrete, like beams, bridges, slabs, floors, etc. Only clean water, fit for human consumption, should be used when mixing mortar or concrete to ensure quality and strength.
Ma'am, why are the different sizes, colors, and shapes of bricks used on different buildings?
Let me try to answer that one, Lola. Bricks can be classified as the followings: common clay bricks, face of bricks, solid bricks, hollow bricks, and block bricks, rock face bricks. The manufacturing of bricks involves the following steps: preparation, molding, drying, and firing. All these determine the shape, size, color, and quality of the bricks.
Well done, Denzel. We've covered a lot today. Let me just add on a bit of how to preserve the environment. Building materials should be used responsibly without harming the environment. Here are some factors to consider. Always use water sparingly. Do not add too much water to mixes. Do not leave water running unnecessarily. Make sure that harmful materials like oil, diesel, paint, and others do not wash into the groundwater. Minimize dust. Recycle papers, plastic, and other harmful materials. Recycle building rumbles where possible.
Oh, let me conclude what I've learned. It's almost time. I've learned the different types of building materials and how they're used. Ensure the quality of materials and maintain good quality. Use sustainable materials responsibly. Dispose of building waste safely without harming the environment.
Well, this brings us to the end of our program today. This program was written by Mr. R.T. Kapenda. Until next time.
This program was brought to you by NAMCOL with funding from the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture and the Commonwealth of Learning.